This is gonna be the last few of the comic studios that I didn't actually going to be find out, as I already checked it out for this thing as well. Well, before we're going to be checking out for anything about of these stuff, it is gonna be far too much, a little bit for very much as well. And we already checked out for the Comic Hospital Comic Studio over here, and like anything as well for such as this, which is I already reviewed for the last year as the Cozy Cafe and Charity's Random Stuff. And now let's go for the OC verse, like anything that you cannot not going to be doing this. Anyways, we're going to be trying to show up some spoilers, and there must be a few of them, and it must be a daughter from Spinach and Potato Cookie, and like anything as well. Could be for like anybody for some sort of like this. This is gonna be for a two double twins like itself. This is gonna be a little bit of brother and sister, and which is not I'm not going to be probably to find out. Whatever it does, this is not going to be insanely like this. They were the fanchilds of the OC-verse. As we looked on for the submitted sprites, I have already seen this, and as well. It must be for the store bought cookie, which is gonna be for one thing as well. I didn't really believe this is absolutely. She's a little bit hopeless as well, and her name is Chemical Cookie. Chemical Donut Cookie. I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for itself for the user submitted sprites, and there must be for a title. Well, let's just go on to be seeing this on the dark mode. We didn't actually seeing this visible. And anything as well, there must be two backgrounds. So there is one on the left and one on the right. But we're not very sure. This isn't going to be for one strategy as well. So it's just going to be divided into two ones as well. And let's read around with the cookies as well. Starting with mayonnaise cookie. This is actually for a daughter of Dr. Wasabi and a daughter of something as well as mustard cookie. Another one is ketchup cookie, which is not the adopted brother, like it's gonna be going to do this as well. The adopted brothers is actually that wasn't for some sort of like this. And what about radish cookie? This isn't going to be for something like this anyways. So, how does the ketchup cookie is going to be look like? Even for something that tomato cookie isn't going to be his father as well, they left something all the way out of here. Something even like these. There are adopted parents or some sort of like this thing as well for some kind of like this. The characters could be like the beet cookie, the mustard cookie, Dr. Wasabi, and radish cookie. And the pets could be hot doggies, Beet's pet, and Wasabi's pet, like anything as well. Even though the family was actually even like this, pretty ridiculous, as I'm probably seeing this anyways. And then it goes for the daughter of spinach and potato, could be Kaleri cookie. The Kaleri cookie isn't going to be for like this, which is not actually, it's not the same as well. But multiple of them could be for around for activated coal cookie and mint sprit cookie. I don't really think this is almost look like Gacha Life reference. There must be for the son and a daughter as well, and there must be more characters like anything as well. That must be for their parents from their sides as well. Even though there must be spinach and potato cookie, there is be like them as well. It's not gonna be lesbians like anyways as well. Those boys could be for around Fire Spirit and Wind Archer cookie, and even more such as Carrot cookie and her pet. There's spinach cookie, potato cookie, this fig cookie over here, wind archer cookie, fire spirit, cookie malls, sandwich cookie, caramel chalks cookie, shine musket cookie. There's herb cookie, and finally granola cookie. I have already seen this for such as pretty much, so I already preview for some sort of like this, because sometimes there are the same sprites as, therefore, there are the same sprites as anybody of them, and which is, I'm probably sure, this is almost like the same as the witch's castle or anything about for this situation. I have looked like anything as well. It's always looked like the same sprites as well. Even though that must be a pet over here. Wait, this is gonna be another one. I already seen this when I was talking about. And a little bit, a lot of there's a few of them more and a little bit more for some kind of this. We're not going to be doing this as well. I'm sure that I'll be added something away for some sort of the OC verse. Unfortunately, there's no other kinds of OC cookies like themselves, because only fanchilds could be that I just going to be added for itself, and it's going to be taking too long until we're going to be reviewing for some user comics. I eventually put crossover sprites. I have took over 1 hour for this moment, and I wouldn't believe that I just going to be find out for some user comics. Let's just find out like anything, just doing it once again, even for the last video for to do. I'm sure this is gonna be for the title. It's gotta be the logo, I'm not gonna be sure. So I scroll down anything that is just going to be left around here, and that must be going to be for around with anything around as well. 7 comics in a total for around here. So as we're gonna be looking around here for the Dandy's World updates, this is a little bit weird, and sometimes this wouldn't believe like themselves, and I cannot believe that this isn't going to be for around here. And even though this is gonna be not the start like anything as well, and it's not from anything as gonna be well as well. And so as I probably seeing this as taking this thing as well for some sort of like the Evaloid and Valuya's Cookie Run Pa, and oh gosh, this is gonna be Shadow Milk's comic studio. I cannot believe it's maintained by Total Merely Comic Drama. I'm probably sure this is not gonna be him as well, and totally I have definitely gonna be seeing this whatsoever. So let's start for some kind of review like anything as well. And the first thing, this is actually a fake Dandy's World update. It's not even real anyways, for some sort of a sidekick like this. And this is gonna be for around a 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10, of course. Another one, it was bullied by their crazy classmates whatsoever, and anything like those things have just did something like pretty much as well. Even in cookies such as cheerleader, hero, apple, skating queen cookie, cherry soda, cherry cookie, soda, cream puff, rockstar cookie, kiwi cookie, gumball cookie, onion cookie, alchemist, and vampire cookie. Which is going to be even more as walnut, sorbet shark, and chili pepper as well. Everybody has got bullied like anything as well. Rockstar, cream puff, kiwi, and anything as well. There's blackberry cookie. I'm not very sure there is anything about itself. This is going to be wildly crazy as well. That's a 7 out of 10, of course. And also, this is going to be for something coming soon. There's nothing over here. And this is the OC verse around here for some kind of, for unknown reason. And even weird as well. So this is gonna be the underrated logo over here, and here are for some kind of the activated call being inspired by Shadow, and probably for the inspiration like this between Fire Spirit and Wind Archer Cookie, which means this is gonna be for the adaptive things like themselves. I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for around here. I've never seen this thing as well. It's gonna be for a 6 out of 10. The Pride Month day is almost over for the last 10 days. And I cannot believe this isn't going to be for around here. And which is features radish, Dr. Wasabi, mustard, Wind Archer, Fire Spirit, and Herb Cookie, like those things as well. Even though there's clearly mint sprint, activated coal, mayonnaise, and ketchup, that must be anything as well for some sort of like this. This is not going to be cool, but sometimes it's going to be 6 out of 10 as well. And everything is 5 out of 10. It's not going to be for like this. Even though there must be no comments whatsoever, I have not totally that we just absolutely find that out. So, am I gonna be find out for this one later on, as we're headed back into this comic creator, and see what is absolutely for the, like these things as well. So, the two of them isn't going to be for like this as well. But I eventually added Angry Birds characters, including the Family Guy characters themselves, instead of like anything as well. Even though that I just added for some sort of minor cookies like this, the new Brian should be a little bit big as hell as over here, right beside for a little bit bird of Sidekick and Chuck. Even the Bubbles is absolutely flying around to pretend to be like Balloon overall. That must be Bomb over here right behind with Stewie Griffin and Brian Griffin, and it's right beside with Terrence. Of course, this is actually going to be even weird as hell, and what a weird like those things that I just completely added with these two. This is nothing but underrated as well for something as well. And I wouldn't believe that the link is going to be in the description down below. As you might going to be checking out into the main website, you might going to be find anywhere else for a limited time. And it was a limited access into the main website of Comic Studio before something will be taken down in the future. That I just already said that like anywhere from the previous amount of videos last year. So, thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later.